All right, gentlemen, this fight's scheduled for 10 rounds. You received your instructions in the dressing room. Again, I want to caution you. Any punch below this area will be called low. Golpes debajo de este punto será llamado bajo. That said, I want you to obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times. Obedezca mis comandos y protegerse a su mismo siempre. Touch them up now. Good luck to both of you. Tóquenlos. Buena suerte a ambos.
So with the instructions of Vic Draculich, we're set to go. Breidis Prescott in the white trunks, and in the blue trunks is Terence Crawford. The kind of blue with a lot of black on him. Terence Crawford, in spite of the fact that he's knocked out 9 of his last 10 opponents, this is a big step up in class for him. So let's see how he does here in the early going. The Barranquilla fighter has a ton of experience with his 26 victories. Mentioned his victory over Amir Khan. Both of these guys have first-round knockouts on their record, so they both will be looking for something, and especially Prescott will want to try to make sure this knockout artist and Crawford feels his power early. Crawford would like the same thing. Boy, Prescott looks so much bigger, doesn't he?
He looks huge compared to him. Yeah, Crawford needs to take his time here and just get through the first couple of rounds. Prescott likes to land big shots early.
Well, Crawford does too, and he's got lightning in his right hand. Between the two of them, 35 knockouts. We may well see another knockout in this fight. It's been knockout night so far in our first 2 fights. Why wouldn't we see one now?
Yeah, you're right.
These 2 knockout artists.
Prescott does look, he looks like a weight class above, for sure.
They're fighting at 140 pounds, and Crawford came in at 139.5, and Prescott at 140, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, right now, it's possible that Prescott could be up to 150, because he's a much bigger looking guy. First round action. This is scheduled for 10. Again, Prescott in the white trunks was supposed to fight Alex Kaverdev for the world title, but Kaverdev injured his elbow in training, had to pull out about 10 days ago. And so Terence Crawford, as I mentioned, who was on the calendar to fight tonight, got a chance to move up and get this kind of exposure in the world scene.
Prescott almost landed a straight right hand, but Crawford's doing a good job. He's moving his right and left, jab, staying out of trouble. Prescott's just looking for that one big shot.
Neither fighter's really won this round, the first 2 minutes of it anyway. It'd be a difficult round to score at this point. But Crawford really turns that right hand over when he throws it, doesn't he?
He does. He sets the jab first, and the right hand comes over the top.
Nice stiff jab that time by Crawford. He's got real good hand speed.
Very close round.
Not afraid to go with the right hand lead.
Come on. There you go.
Crawford is not shell-shocked, but that's a slip all the way. Fell over his legs. Closing seconds now. This is the first round. Not a lot between the two. That ends the first round. Now, if you can judge that round, you're better than me.
I give it close to Prescott for aggression. Sometimes I know how the Las Vegas judges score.
Damn good right.
Here's Nonito Donaire, who you'll see in action in another 2 weeks. One of the really, really nice kids. Very proud of his wife and the baby they're going to have soon.
He can fight, he can fight.
He sure can.
Mantén el jab tuyo ese. Este está tirando para la derecha, caminando para la derecha para meterte el bolón. Oíste, vivo con eso.
Avoid the right hand, all right?
And across the way to Terence Crawford.
Be smart, okay? Be real smart. Don't get in no slug match with him, okay? How you feel? You strong? Second round.
Not too much between them. I expect that the judges will probably be split on the first round. That's usually what happens when I can't make up my mind. And Wayne, you liked Prescott slightly, did you?
Just for the aggression, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll see how it comes down, and that's important too. Round number 2. Nice stiff jab there by Prescott. Prescott again in the white trunks to the right of your screen. He's from Barranquilla. He's got 26 victories as a professional. Crawford is undefeated, 19-0 to the left of your screen in the black and blue.
I think Crawford's doing the right thing, but he's making Prescott move around, move to his right, move to his left. He can't get the big shots on.
Crawford is a wide-eyed fighter. I mean, he really concentrating on the eyes of Prescott. Eyes are so important. Balance, all these things that you just take for granted. Nice double jab in the face.
But Crawford's keeping that little bit of distance, and he's getting that jab working, and he's scoring with it. There it is again. Prescott's just out of range a little bit.
Believe it or not, even though he's 3 inches shorter, Crawford has an inch advantage in reach, but it's more that I think that Prescott is squared up a little bit more, and Crawford has a tendency to dip his shoulder in a bit more, so it's actually probably a couple of inches advantage. It's smart, though. I mean, getting his 20th professional fight with this kind of stage, this is a huge stage for this kid.
It is. It's an opportunity of a lifetime for him. There's a jab. He pops that jab out. Piston like is really fast. Switch to southpaw. Well, it's a good idea on that.
I don't like it when a right-handed fighter goes southpaw, and I'll tell you why. 3 things happen. He loses accuracy, he loses power, and he has a tendency to get hit more. Let's see what happens with him. Unless he's trained for it. Now, he's southpaw right now.
Maybe he's a natural southpaw.
And that could be. But see what happened? He get clipped with the right hand.
Right hand, he tried to throw the left.
You get hit one more time, you see him come around and start fighting orthodox again. He stays in the southpaw stance. You gotta look out for that right hand. See, you get the nice left hook in there of his own from the right-handed stance.
I think Crawford's getting a lot of confidence here. He's a lot looser than he was in the first round. He's doing a lot of scoring this round.
Picked that shot off with his left hand. He's not bad as a southpaw, but you know when he turned southpaw, the heaviest shot of the fight landed on his chin.
It did, you're right. And the right you fight a southpaw, the right hand's the one you land.
I mean, if it's his idea to confuse Prescott, that's not going to happen.
It's not, but I think he took this round.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to certainly to Crawford.
There's the bucket over here. Got it?
¿Cómo te sientes?
So you get a dead even, and I've got Crawford up by 1 because I didn't have the courage to score the first one.
Even round. 10-10.
What I do, even though I'm a certified WBO and a WBC judge, I've gone to the clinics, taken the tests, and passed them, and a certified judge. But when I'm judging the fight, I can't concentrate 100% like a judge does.
Yeah.
So when the close, very, very close rounds like that, I assume that perhaps the judges will be split on it. And my job is to try to give the viewers at home an indication of how it may be scored.
Exactly.
And when there's a lot of close rounds, like these first 2 rounds, that's usually when there's some controversy if it goes all the way. So here we go to round number 3 in an interesting fight. Terence Crawford, the undefeated 19-0 fighter in the blue with the black trims, and Breidis Prescott, a very experienced fighter out of Barranquilla, Colombia. Now Crawford stays fighting as a southpaw. He began as a right-handed fighter. The other time I saw him fight, he fought right-handed the whole time, and now here he is as a southpaw, jabbing with the right hand.
I think he's trying to confuse Prescott, but he's got to be careful because Prescott's right hand is a pretty deadly weapon, and they land against southpaws. So Crawford's got to be really, really careful.
And you noticed what I said, the accuracy now. I have noticed that Crawford's jab isn't landing. He's not getting a piece of it. He almost walked into that
You're right.
windmill of a right hand.
And his left jab was working perfectly in that second.
It was working great in the second round. See how many punches he's missing?
Yeah.
So remember the 3 things. They miss more punches, they lose accuracy, they get hit more, and they lack the power that they had when they fight orthodox.
And as you said, you've seen him fight before, and he's fought as an orthodox, so wonder why he's doing this tonight.
He keeps missing with his jab. He wasn't missing with his jab when he's fighting orthodox.
Just another right hand, hit him right on the chin. landed a good left hand. He's put it with a double right jab, left hand.
He stays as a southpaw. A little bit of success here landing that left hand. Right hand jab actually touched up Prescott a little bit that time. Prescott looks like he's getting ready to time a right hand to me.
Yeah, he's trying to get low, sit down on his punch. I'm just going to get low with that shot. There it is.
See, he loaded it up. That's exactly what I was looking for. You could just tell the way his eyes were down, and he was going to sit down on a punch pretty soon. And he's going to do it again. He wants to do it real bad. He thinks he found out this guy punches a southpaw. All he has to do is take the vision away with the left hand, then crush him with a right cross.
But Crawford, he's still doing a good job.
He is.
Southpaw, he really is. And say the rounds are close. And
that's the problem, though. The rounds are close. Our judges tonight, Don Trella, Glenn Trowbridge, and Bert Clemens all have a lot of experience. But these are tough rounds to score. Every round so far has been tough.
Crawford's jab, but he's been scoring with it. The right jab, and that could take the round.
Man, you tell me. The main event fighters are getting ready. Here's Alvarado. The judge watched the gloving and initials it, signs it. Mike Alvarado, 33-1, 23 out to avenge his loss. Last time out in October to Brandon Rios. And here's Alvarado. And the crowd in attendance can see Alvarado. There's a lot of people here from California to see him fight. Bam Bam Rios, they call him. A colorful guy. You'll see him in action. Get your seatbelts ready. If you don't have them clipped up yet, you'll need them for the next fight.
On pretty tight.
I decided to give Crawford the last round because I thought he touched him up a few more times. But these are difficult rounds to score, mind you. So I've got a 30-28. You have it around a point closer.
Yeah.
The judges we expect to be in that area someplace. So this is round number 4 in a very close fight. Continuing to fight as a southpaw is Terence Crawford. Jabbing with the right hand. He came out as a right-handed fighter.
And he looked like he was doing pretty well as a right-handed fighter, but he switching back and forward. He's successful here too.
The other thing, yeah, he's doing all right. I thought he won the last round, but the other danger too now is if he's not sure, is getting caught in the switch. You want to get back and make sure you're out of punching room when you switch back to right hand.
Yeah.
But he's comfortable now since what, midway through the first round. He's been fighting as a southpaw.
Yes, he has. Prescott keeps loading up with that right hand. He's just looking for it, throwing it. And it could be a matter of time if he lands it.
Decent shot to the body that time, although Crawford was pulling out when he got hit, but a decent shot. But see the way those eyes are down. I've noticed whenever he puts his eyes down and you see that head movement, that he wants to throw a right hand. There it is. Well, he loaded it up again.
But Prescott, he needs to get closer. He needs to stay in.
He's trying to work this guy closer, I think, Wayne. But this guy's pretty slick on his feet, too, is Crawford.
The clubbing right hand, Prescott just landed.
Got up around the ear, up on the shoulder, but he caught a piece of him. Problem for me is that as Crawford continues fighting as a southpaw, I see him missing a lot.
Hey, watch your feet, okay? Watch your feet.
And Vic Dracula says, watch your feet. They're getting, the idea is to work your foot to the outside.
Yeah. But is he really a southpaw? Should be fighting like that?
Yeah, well, when you're a southpaw fighting a right-handed fighter, you're not used to it. But, I mean, he looks comfortable. See, again, Crawford is getting his foot stepped on a lot by Prescott. Watch those front feet. And that time, just the reverse happened. Watch their feet now.
Double right jab by Crawford again.
Crawford's doing a terrific job boxing him. You know, you may be right, Wayne, that he may be a natural southpaw.
Just, it seems comfortable for him, but and Prescott to say trying to land the right hand, but Crawford's been doing a good job of avoiding it.
Closing seconds of the 4th round in a real boxing match. These guys are so similarly talented and box so well that the crowd is not into this fight because the anticipation is one thing.
Yeah, they want to see a knocker.
Yeah, they want guys to get knocked all over the place. But this is a good boxing match. A lot of strategy.
Crawford's doing a good job of blocking, avoiding any trouble.
I gave Crawford that round because I didn't think that Prescott did much at all.
I did too. Prescott's just looking for the one big shot. It's the right hand. You see, he cocks it, loads it up, and then throws it just like this. It was a good jab from Crawford. He just scores it nice. There's a right hook came off the jab. It was a nice shot. And it's got to catch the judge's eyes.
Well, here we go to round 5. Let's see if he stays as a southpaw. He's had success. I must say, I have to admit, I don't usually like it, but this guy's obviously spent some time fighting as a southpaw. You don't fight naturally as a southpaw. And as I say that, look at this. He comes out, throwing the right hand again. He's a southpaw. Jabbing with that right hand. I think he looks to me. Oh!
There it is.
Right hand power shot that Prescott's been looking for the entire fight. Crawford looks like he's the guy in command in there for a guy in his 20th professional fight who's really stepping way up in class. The Colombian fighter really taking a lot of time. He's not trying to pressure him too much. As I say that, he does get a decent jab in.
He does, but Crawford's done a good job of moving around, but I say Prescott, he's looking for the one shot. If Prescott started using a double jab and a right hand behind it, he might land it.
He's got excellent foot mobility as Terence Crawford, doing a really, really nice job moving around. Continues to circle to his right, away from the power hand shot of Breidis Prescott. Crowd wants to see more wild exchanges, but you know, if you really like boxing, down where we sit and your view at home, you can see these guys are working hard. There's no lull in the fight whatsoever, and it's a strategic boxing match.
It's a good technical fight. Both guys are trying to figure each other out, what they're going to do.
Don't worry, folks. If you want to see wild seesaw action back and forth, it's coming up after this fight. But for now, we've got a technical fight. You've seen a whole bunch of knockouts tonight anyway, so I'm glad we can bring this technical fight to you. Crawford again in the black and blue trunks, stepping up very big in class, even though he's undefeated against a seasoned professional in Breidis Prescott from Colombia. Wild shot sail over the head as Prescott, I think, is getting a bit frustrated with this guy. Didn't expect to be fighting a southpaw for this much of the fight, I'm quite sure.
He didn't, but he's getting hit with the right jab of Crawford every time. Jab, jab, and he's stepping forward, looking for the right, and he can't get it.
All night right there.
If I was dead set on landing right hands like Prescott just landed, I'd throw about 2 or 3 in a row. You know, grit the teeth and just come in and, you know, let it fly.
Yeah, you'd have to,
but he's a technical fighter.
Yeah, he's got to throw 2 or 3 at a time, not one. The Crawford's, he's getting confidence. You see, he's picking the shots.
Getting that
the
swagger
left.
now, isn't
he's got that swagger, and he's jabbing to the left, jabbing to the right. And I don't know why the crowd are doing it.
Well, they don't appreciate this.
It's competitive.
You appreciate it because you're a fighter.
Yes.
And I appreciate it because I've called about 10,000 fights. That ends it. I got to go with Crawford again.
Me too.
These are close rounds, mighty folks.
Yeah, they could go either way. I think Crawford's the guy who looks like he's in control.
Well, with the first half of the fight by in very close 10-9 rounds, I'm getting 50-46. And you have it, what, 50-47?
Yeah.
Or 40?
4 runs to 1.
Yeah. A little slit there by the left eye.
You see Crawford looking for the jab, banging
Oh,
heads.
yeah.
You got to be careful there. You know, we don't want any cuts opening up.
And he brought him, he pulled his arm in and it actually caused the cut. Well, Prescott with just a little slit. All right, here we go. Round number 6, the halfway point now. Continuing to fight as a southpaw is Terence Crawford in the black and blue trunks. And in the white with the white shoes is Breidis Prescott. Prescott from Barranquilla in Colombia, fights out of Miami, Florida. Washboard stomach, terrific athlete, just 29 years of age.
Prescott's got to, instead of just loading up with that right, he's got to throw maybe a left hook, right hand, left hook combination. Three shots. Otherwise, I can't see him land the right.
He landed too many left hands at all, has Crawford either. He's successful with the jab.
Get your rhythm. Get your rhythm. You gotta work for it.
It's a flicking jab, this great jab, flicking it out, Crawford is.
Straight left hand, which should be the power hand to the southpaw. He's not getting there too often, but he's flicking that jab out. He's getting touched up more now by Prescott in this round. As they say, that two nice heavy jabs land.
Just got to get that a little bit closer, and Prescott can go to work.
Prescott trying to do that, but Crawford up on those toes, bounces left, bounces right, pulls straight back this time, holds that right hand up in the air. Very frustrating sort of guy for Prescott to be fighting.
Prescott is trying to land the straight right hand. The body was he got caught with the left of the head.
One of the better left hands that Crawford has been able to land in this fight.
Crawford just switched to orthodox.
Here he is back again. Now jabbing with the left hand. Let's see if he gets any more accuracy now. Yeah, look at that. Both hands landed.
He's getting really confident. Look at that jab the head, left hook the body. But Crawford.
He's no question in my mind. He's more accurate as a right-handed fighter.
He is. You're definitely right.
He got away. His defense is better. He made Prescott miss a couple of shots. Ties him up now. Dracula says easy out, guys. We're in the 6th round, closing 25 seconds. Now he's back as a southpaw again, jabbing with the right hand.
But you're right, when he switched back the orthodox, he landed a couple of shots. Looked pretty good.
And they as you say, looked pretty good. They were heavier shots. Prescott getting tired with that head coming together. And it happens when Crawford grabs his head. That's okay. You're fighting a much more experienced fighter. Go ahead, shake him up.
Maybe that's Crawford's game plan to upset Prescott.
Well, he certainly has Prescott annoyed.
I think he's did a good job of doing that.
Tranquilo, pasó nada.
No te desesperes. Trata de cerrarlo. Suelta más mano. No le está dando la iniciativa. No le dé la iniciativa. Toma tú la iniciativa.
7, 8, 9, and 10 to go, and I've got a 60-55. So, Breidis Prescott, if my scoring is anywhere near accurate, he better start winning some rounds in a hurry.
He's got to. But he's frustrated a little bit. You seen at the end of that last round.
He's very frustrated, Wayne. And I would be too if a guy grabbed me and pulled me into him a couple of times.
Yeah.
But there's a way to handle that, and that's like throw 2 or 3 or 4 right hands. Fight like you're mad.
Hit him back and just throw wild combinations. Just hopefully you land 1 or 2.
Now let's see if his annoyance carries over here to round number 7. We're at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm the Colonel Bob Sheridan with Wayne McCullough. And look at this. All of a sudden, it gets wild and rough. He's going to turn this into a street brawl now. And you know something? I don't blame Prescott for doing it, and I think that's what he should do.
Yeah, he should.
He's not having any success right now. Crawford almost, taunting him, with making taunting movements when he bends over the waist, swaggers back and forth. You don't want to get careless. Things are going your way, or seemingly going his way. Nice move.
Good hand speed, good footwork. He's giving Prescott a boxing lesson here.
Nobody's been down, nobody's been shaken. Little puffiness around the eyes of Prescott. There have been 2 headbutts, so I think he's a little slit by the left eye of Prescott, and he's puffy underneath the eyes. Nice stiff left hand shot by Crawford. Crawford has shown the ability to switch to a southpaw and be successful enough. Boxes more experienced fighter. This is tremendous for Crawford. This could put him in line for a world title shot.
Oh, he's got caught with the right, but he landed a good combination of his own.
Came back with the right hand and to get nailed with the right hand. That right hand is there if Prescott will commit to it. Prescott still, you can tell he's fighting like,
he's looking to,
this guy.
yeah, you're right, he's loading up with it, he's looking to throw it. But if he threw the right hand, I would love to see him throw a left hook right behind him. If he misses with the right, maybe the left hook will catch Crawford.
There he goes. That time he was in the perfect position. He got to sneak off that left shoulder of Crawford or catch Crawford when he's sliding to his right. And Crawford most of the night has been going to his left. Now he goes to his right. That's the time to unload that right hand. Take the vision away with the left and then blast him with the right hand. Both loaded up shots that time. Just the power of the shoulders hit it. And he almost took Prescott down.
Fell off his feet.
He's a little shaky in his legs right now, does Prescott. Loads up, windmills.
Almost like a baseball throw.
From deep center field. And Crawford's not out in front of the score sheets. He certainly has this guy Prescott frustrated.
He does. I think Prescott's actually landed more shots this round, but I don't think he's enough to take the round.
He's landed heavier shots in this round than what he has landed.
He's landed heavier shots and may catch the judge's eyes.
Yeah, I don't know if I can give him the round though, Wayne.
No, it's just it's like a toss-up with a...
You go whichever way you want. I'm going to give that, like I think the judges might be split on, so I'm going to go 10-10.
Yeah, I don't like 10-10 rounds. I hate them.
I don't like them either. If I was judging,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't give it 10-10 round, but
yeah.
Right now I'm trying to.
So close. It's so close. You couldn't argue with either guy getting the round. You know what I mean?
No, I wouldn't argue with it at all. And I had the first round that way. Which, by the way, if the judges in the 7th and first round went in favor of Prescott, we got a pretty close fight here.
You see Crawford, he picked the left, then the right, then he got it just out of punch range, and Prescott couldn't land anything. But he's almost taunting, as you say. He's looking, he's just taunting him, ready to throw a shot, then gets out of range. There's a right hand from Prescott, missed with the left hook. Good defense from Crawford.
That was a slick boxing move, pushing him through the ropes that time. We go to round 8, the scheduled 10-round affair. You know, nice boxing wherever you're watching around the world at Top Rank. Hope you're enjoying it. This is a very, very good and very professional boxing match. You want a war? You're going to see that in about 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So don't go away.
I think Crawford's just slowed up slightly, and this is where Prescott's got to press the action.
If he can press the action out, it would be great for him. Crawford hasn't done much offensively here in this round. Continues to fight as a southpaw.
I'd like to find out if he really is a southpaw.
I would too. Nice stiff left hand that time. And he caught him with the left hand again. Those are two of the better left hands. He hasn't landed a lot of them since he switched southpaw, but he landed those last two pretty well. And another one. And another one. Partially blocked in the gloves, okay, but still.
He's throwing them, and he's standing right in the middle there. He's just standing there throwing a shot, getting out of range. Prescott can't land anything.
Now, there's a fatigue factor for the second half of this 8th round, and certainly in the 9th and 10th round there's going to be a fatigue factor. And Prescott has fought more longer fights than has Crawford.
I think Prescott's run out of ideas to win here.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he's run out of ideas too. He's certainly not following what we'd like to see with him continue to load up the right hand and start it with either a hook or a jab and then load up 3 in a row if he can slow this guy down enough. We might still see it before it's over, but instead Crawford landing that jab almost, I'm going to say at will because it's picked off quite a bit and he just missed 3 of them there.
Yeah. But when he does land, it's like a piston, like he just clean shot, good scoring shot.
He's done such a good job of skipping back just when Prescott has thrown some of his right hands and it's frustrating. Look at that jab. Prescott's got a very wide stance sometimes too, and when he throws his right hand with a big wide stance, no power behind it.
No power behind it. He goes off balance as well. That's why he's almost fell to the floor a few times.
And that would be, when we say a few, about 3 times that I can recall that he's almost flipped.
Yeah.
Because of balance. Well, that's a Crawford round for sure.
Definitely. Unless we're seeing something else.
Well, now, according to my score sheet, in spite of the fact that I've got a couple of 10-point rounds in here, even rounds, Prescott needs a knockout to win.
Yes, he does.
Or at least he's going to knock him down. And it doesn't appear that he has the power. This Prescott is trained really, really hard. Coming up, our main event of the evening. And across the way to Rios. Look at the guy in there. I think he was going to a tea party. All right, here we go. The 9th round. Again, it's scheduled for 10. This has been a real good boxing show. Breidis Prescott from Barranquilla, Colombia in the white trunks with the gold, blue, and red trim. Colombian flag. Crawford, who surprised us after the first round fighting as a right-handed fighter. And I've seen him fight before where he fought as a right-handed fighter. He's fought almost this entire fight, with a couple of exceptions, as a southpaw, and he's been successful.
Yes, Prescott just landed a right hand there, but he didn't do anything behind it. No left hook or anything.
And while his punches appear to be heavy in the start, it's been, just too few and too far in between his heavy blows. This is a looping right hand. Chopping right hand that time, and he's got to do more than stay off that left shoulder. Shoot out the left hand. Take the vision away. Come with an uppercut in the right hand. Instead, his face, you don't know he was a prize fighter tomorrow when you're flying back to Miami. And
he's got to do something special here. He's got to get the combinations going. Even throw 1-2 left hook to the body, and then finish with a hook to the head.
Well, the first round was tentative for both guys, and I thought that Crawford should have really, he did all right the first round, staying tentative because you might have been a little bit nervous, but by the second round, he got all kinds of confidence.
Yeah, and he switched to southpaw as well.
Right now, his footwork and just everything he's doing is working great. Minute 14 seconds to go in the 9th round. The guy just can't catch him with the footwork of Crawford. That's why I thought that Prescott in the first round should have, let him feel his power early. But he couldn't catch him, obviously.
Couldn't catch him, and for me, he's getting picked off of that right jab. Crawford just 1 jab, 2 jabs, 3 jabs at a time. Look at that, wow.
Nice return, counter punching there, beautiful. Made him miss. This is going to be so frustrating for Prescott, who knows he's behind the fight now.
Look at that, beautiful.
Nice uppercuts. We haven't seen too many of those until this round, and they've really landed strong. And this Crawford's going to have to be taken serious. This kid's a good boxer.
Yeah, he can fight.
Jab getting through. Back in the old schoolyard days, Wayne, you take a look at the two fighters, you know who lost this fight so far.
Yeah, Prescott's left eye's badly swollen. It's mostly due with that, the right jab with Crawford.
With a little help of a couple of headbutts.
I don't know why the crowd are booing.
Nah, they don't appreciate it. That's all there is to it. They want to see the war that they pay to come and see, and that's on in this fight. This is a technical fight, and it's really good boxing.
It is good boxing. Prescott's pushing the action, but Crawford's the one who's doing the good boxing, jab, movement, good defense, everything.
Well, I've got him scored going to the 10th round, 90-83, remembering the fact that in the first part of this fight, it was very, very close, all of the rounds. And in fact, until about the 6th round on, with the exception of the 7th round, which was another very close round. Crawford's just outboxed this guy using his foot speed, his hand speed.
He has, yeah.
We're coming up to the 10th and final round.
Seconds down, let's go.
Well, to this point, Terence Crawford certainly has stepped up in class and certainly has really shown well for it tonight. Here we go. Breidis Prescott to the left of your screen, black and blue. To the right of your screen, Terence Crawford. You're watching top-ranked boxing around the world. Glad that you can be with us here. Colonel Bob Sheridan along with Wayne McCullough. And of course, Christina Punch is with us. These two guys open it up here a bit.
Prescott landed a left hook there probably for the first time in the fight.
Well, he's really sitting down on punches now. He knows he needs a knockout from the conference in his corner, which is right above us, and he's throwing punches hard.
He just got rocked with the right hand there.
And Crawford hanging right in there, nails him with the right hand.
Had him going there with the right.
Now he's squared up. He's fighting as an orthodox fighter. He blasts him with the right hand this time.
But you're right, he fights better. He fights better as an orthodox fighter.
He really does. He's got a lot more power. His accuracy is superb. Look at him as a right-handed fighter.
He's going for the knockout.
He's trying to take him off his feet. And you talk about a frustrated fighter, that's from Breidis Prescott. Nobody's been down. There's certainly a fatigue factor because the work ethic here has been terrific. Now here goes back, just settling into being a southpaw now. Jab, 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 and move.
After doing pretty well there, he looked like he was going to stop Prescott for a second. He switches back to the southpaw.
Now he's just loaded with confidence. He knows he's got the fight won. And he wants to be very careful he doesn't get caught now. Unfortunately, as you know, that's not the nature of a fight. A fight is a fight. And he could cruise, I think, to win this fight, but stranger things have happened, so he wants to be sure that he wins this fight.
Yeah, he's making sure he's staying active, throwing punches. He's loading up with every shot as well.
Prescott is trying to hit him with something that'll take him off his feet, but this kid Crawford is just hanging right in there.
Oh, beautiful straight left, Crawford.
Look what happened to Tim Bradley a couple of weeks ago. He was winning through all the middle rounds, and then he got caught in the last round of the fight.
Yeah.
It was lucky to survive. Look at him. Crawford has stepped up in class, magna cum laude tonight.
He stepped well up and he's
full of confidence.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's very good. Nice jab again, splats the nose of Prescott. Up in his toes. Look at this guy. I mean, what condition he's in.
Yeah, he
10 full rounds of movement.
He could do the old 15 rounds without a problem.
Well, time is going to run out here. It's all over. I think Terence Crawford has won it, and my score sheet anyway. I got him comfortably winning the fight. But there were close rounds early, so we'll see how the judges see it. I scored it 100 to 92. How'd you have, Wayne?
99-91.
99-91. That was that one round that I scored 10-10 and you actually took the lead.
That's the one that could be the difference.
Well, Wayne and I think that Terence Crawford has done the job tonight, but we'll have to wait and see what Don Trolla, Glenn Trowbridge, and Bert Clemens have to say, because their score is what really matters.
That was for y'all, baby. Told y'all.
And again, I scored it 100-92. Crawford up by 8 points. So we will see. I enjoyed the fight.
Yeah, it was a good technical fight.
Coming up next, folks, Brandon Rios and Mike Alvarado. Here's Michael Buffer standing by, and we'll get the official announcement of this fight and who has won it. Here's Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Mandalay Bay of Las Vegas, we go to the scorecards. Don Trolla scores it 99-91. Glenn Trowbridge 97-93, and Bert Clements 190. All to the winner by unanimous decision, still undefeated. From Omaha, Nebraska, Terence Crawford.
So Crawford gets the unanimous decision. Judges 99-91, the same as Wayne had it. 97-93. Bert Clements had it 100-90, and I had it 100-92. So we're all in agreement.